Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another Tuesday night live stream here with Oxygen not included. Last Thursday, they released a new update in the beta branch for Oxygen not included. Although it doesn't come out for like 1 week and 1 day, or basically it's like 1 week and 2 days, because they normally do the updates on a Thursday. But even though it's not out just yet, we can play it in the beta branch. So I'm going to be playing a new standard game. And you know me, I'm constantly starting new colonies. I don't know how many of them I have on the go. Somebody asked about that in the chat, and I'm actually not even sure. I'd have to go back and look. And the hard part is scrolling through all the same games makes it really tough. So I don't know. But there's all kinds of new changes and stuff that they have in this update, including the ability to give your duplicants a job that's based on something that they like doing. So they'll try to prefer doing that task over doing other tasks you might give them, and that way you can kind of sort how they'll do stuff. They'll still do everything, except for maybe the things they say they won't, because of their negative traits, but they'll still do all the other jobs. They just tend to prefer to go do the job that you give them as their actual occupation or whatever. So it should be interesting to check it out. And interestingly enough, when you give them a job, they get a cool hat. And I want to go see those because they look really cute, so that'll be neat. But there's a lot that was changed in this update also around things like farming. They're trying to get away from that scenario where with mealwood, you can just plant the mealwood and forget about it. Now you actually have to like feed it dirt as a fertilizer and stuff, so kind of a lot on the go. But we're going to pick out 3 duplicants here. So here you can see the interest. This guy's interested in digging. They'll gain mastery and dig jobs 50% faster than normal, so they'll level up faster in that particular trait, and they'll also tend to prioritize it. This guy's really into supplying and farming. They seem to have gotten rid of the strength trait. So you can see some of the attributes and stuff are a little bit different here also. Should be interesting. I have not played around yet at all with the new update. So I think... actually, they have... Okay, so they have the traits both on the left-hand side now. So cook and supply... Actually, this one looks really good. I'm going to keep that duplicant. I don't really have necessarily a specific preference right now in terms of what I'm going to get. Dig, operate, and build. Supply and art. I feel like narcoleptic's not really that bad, but I'd rather go for pacifist if I can get them, simply because it's not really a negative trait to me. I don't like killing off the monsters in the game anyway. Usually I like to keep them around. Let's see if we can find some more pacifists in here. Mouth breather. Ooh, research farm, operate, narcoleptic. Man, they keeps giving me narcoleptic. We're just going to keep Meemaw, because Meemaw is an awesome duplicant, so we'll keep Meemaw. Let's see, pacifist supply. And they look lazy to me. I don't know. We already have somebody who's got a good trait for supply. Let's try and get some different interests in here so we can try to get some different jobs. I want to be able to put different job hats on these guys, so we can kind of check out what all the different hats look like. So, ooh, mouth breather. But they're buff, so they have a bigger carrying capacity. They're going to consume a little more oxygen, but I think I might take this one anyway. They have farm supply and dig. So I feel like if we can get this person on research, maybe on research... Maybe Marie on cooking, and then Harold on like farm or supply. Maybe we'll see. We'll be able to bring in other duplicants anyway. But I'm going to name this after people in the chat. If anyone would like to be in the colony, a fair warning: my duplicants have a tendency to die sometimes. Just saying. But if you want to be in the colony, shout out in the chat there, and welcome everyone who's here in the chat so far, and also anyone who might be watching the video after the fact. But if you want to be in the colony, shout it out, and I'll name a couple of these duplicants after you. And then as we bring in duplicants, we'll just name them after people that I see in the chat that are interested as well. So I see Branwyn, shout it out first. So I get Branwyn in. Who else wants to join this colony? Trey, you can be in the colony. Trey Vaughn. And who else? Matt Chang, welcome to the colony. All right, let's try and get an interesting name, too. Transdimensional Abode, Loveliest Crater. I don't know about that. Spacefaring Ant Farm. All right, I'm good with that one. So welcome to the Spacefaring Ant Farm, everyone. Curious to see whether they've made any other changes in terms of just the general biome layouts and things. I did watch the Clay stream last week, so I got a sense of what they were doing in terms of the changes. So far, it looks really cool. It seems like it's going to add some significant layers of additional difficulty to the game, which is kind of nice. Because I was sort of getting really comfortable with the way the game was playing already, and hopefully, victim volunteer. Hopefully, this will make it a bit of a challenge again. So, all right. So up here we have our. Why can't I pause? There we go. Up here we have our jobs overlay, and this looks really different now. So we have Tier 1 job expectations, so we can actually assign each of them to different jobs. And as I was saying, a gopher. They actually called it a gopher. Instead of supply, they called it a gopher. That's interesting. And it shows a little heart next to what they like doing. So, unfortunately, irrelevant interest. She's interested in cooking, but only has a skill of 0 at it. I don't remember which one was... Okay, Mima was, I think, the one that had good research. So let's make Brandwin the chef. We're going to make... Trey can be our research assistant, and then Matt Chang will be our... I think we could change jobs and stuff, so maybe we'll let them level up and something. I'm curious to see what'll happen if we change a job. Will they lose all their skill level in the prior working sort of thing? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But now as they level up here, they've got like different abilities and stuff here. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting kind of seeing how this sort of develops out, because I know that the research tree sort of branches out on other things, so they can... Oh, I see, they can level up their career, so they can go from just being a junior chef to actually being a chef or an artist. The apprentice miner can be a miner and then a seasoned miner, so they kind of level up and they get better at it that way. So it should be kind of cool. Let's get them busy working, though. Why are you all just sitting there? And where did the sound go? All right, they got all their fancy hats on, and they're very happy about it. Now they're working. Okay. I don't know, Matt Chang, if that'll make you die of black lung. Hopefully you won't be digging too much coal. I guess we'll have to wait and see. If it does result in your early demise, then I apologize for that. But what are you going to do? Duplicants die, I might call it. That's kind of how it goes. James Holland, evening all. So good news. Looks like most times I'll be able to hit broadcast here and at Kazi's. Awesome, James. Welcome to the stream. All right, priority number 1, of course, is going to be to get a bathroom here. Let's get this cranked up a little bit. Get them digging a little bit faster. Now, it seems like there are some things that are going to consume a lot more water than they used to, which is going to make water a bit of a priority, probably. Not to mention dirt. So with the new setup they have for meal lice, you have to provide dirt for the plants, which means we can no longer just sort of plant those things and forget them. We're going to have to kind of work around and do a little bit more farming than what we were doing previously, because it was just too easy to sit around and let the mealwood serve everybody for pretty much most of the game. I mean, the stress impact was ultimately very, very minimal, so there really wasn't a whole lot of risk in doing it. Okay, I'm going to try and send the water that's up here down here. Maybe. Man, I got used to playing in that Helicona map where the center area is huge, and this one's tiny. Man, I think it got even smaller than it used to be. I might be wrong, but it looks like you can fit the whole thing on one screen now. That's scary. All right, let's... maybe I'll put the toilets over on this side, because I'm going to want to get access to the fresh water that's over here. Oh, look at that. They blocked themselves in. Good job, guys. Dig all that out. They also changed the priorities now. So if you look at the priority, it only goes up through 5. Toggle strict priority. Duplicate will perform standard priority errands that match their job preference before other standard priority errands. Okay. Interesting. Getting used to this whole job thing is going to be a little bit tricky. So essentially what they'll do is if they have a job that's in their career preference, or their occupation preference, they'll go do that first. And if they don't have that kind of a job waiting for them, then they'll just go do whatever job you give them. So certainly we'll have to try to work on that balance a little bit. I'm going to put a couple of outhouses in over here, because this is going to be needed sooner rather than later. Where's my plumbing? Before these poor duplicants end up peeing all over the floor. That'll be good. Starts chant ruins, ruins, ruins. There's a ruin right there, but there's not really anything to it. It's just just a little table that we can't do anything with, unfortunately. From what I understand too, the germs are a little bit more aggressive in this update, so it'll be kind of curious to see how that sort of plays out in the game. Let's get some floors built in here so our duplicates can run around faster, and see how long it takes for a duplicate to trap their head in the floor, because it happens every time. Ooh, it didn't happen. Now I feel like a liar. Honestly, I think they've gotten their head stuck every time I've asked them to do that. I'm gonna try and save this oxalite under here for later. If we can seal it in a little bit, we can kind of preserve it. already forgot who's the cook. I did too. Well, actually, that's easy enough to tell. You can just look at the hat, right? Branwen's the chef. So there's Branwen the cook. We've got Matt Chang the miner, and then Trayvon is our research flunky. And speaking of research, we might as well get some work going on that, I guess. Let's see. Throw a tiny battery in here. We'll go into our stations and get a research station out. Now, I think this might require water. So we might have to actually dig into some water here before I can do anything with this. But for now, at least got that started. Let's dig out over here. Try and get maybe the water that's up here to drop down. I just find it easier to work with the water when it's lower down in my colony than when it's up high. Because I don't really mind the CO2 sitting on top of it, but having to dig up to it is always just kind of a nuisance for me. Wash basins too for future use. Yep, need some of those in our plumbing area. Sorry, actually in the bathrooms, and those are under medicine. Stick those in there. Might as well give them a floor. Duplicants will be happier if they have an actual floor here. Might as well dig all this out. So with the limited amount of water here, it's actually going to be interesting trying to produce oxygen later on. Normally, with the tweaks they'd made to the game, water was really abundant. So we had the ability to pretty much set up in our electrolyzer system and then almost forget about it because we had such a huge supply of water. But it looks like now the pools of water in the starting area are a little bit smaller. We still have 3 of them at least, and I don't know if there's anything up here or not yet. Yeah, just the 3 of them. So we're going to have to see how that kind of plays out. We'll have to still find it. Maybe we can find a... It'll be easier once we find a geyser. See how that goes. Oh, look, there's another ruin down here. 3 little light bugs trapped in it. And nothing of use, just little computer desks. Wah, wah. Use the second priority for just for getting water, just to keep in action. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get used to the whole change in priority structure. Trying to work on that a little bit. I got used to using the whole 10-point system, and now it's all going to be different. I'm going to deconstruct this, and we'll throw a ladder down here. This could be... Create a little CO2 well here for starters. Now, there's going to be a fair amount that drops down here also, so CO2 will be a good thing. Just a bad map? Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Always changing the water. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a balance, right? I mean, I think they want to try to find that scenario where the game is challenging and not too super difficult. So they've kind of been tweaking around with some of the settings and stuff in it, I gather. Like I said, I've heard the germs are more aggressive in this update, so I'm curious to see how that happens. Set our direction on here. I think they have more rooms in the overlay, too, now. Yeah, so they have... The latrine, barracks, mess hall, med bay, power plant now is its own room. Greenhouse is another one. That's pretty cool. Ooh, it causes accelerated plant growth, too. So room criteria, it needs farm station and then 12 by 96 tiles. So that can, 12 tiles up to a maximum of 96 tiles. So it can actually be pretty big. And a recreation room now, too. A recreational building, no industrial machinery. So they say recreational building. Makes me wonder if they're going to have more than just the massage table as an option. That's pretty cool. May need to purify polluted water to make go too. Yeah, at some point you might. Yeah, it'll depend on whether we find a geyser, I think, ultimately. Let's put a little hatch. Dug a little well for him and stuck him in the hole. Poor little hatch. He's trapped in the hole and he can't get out. Alright, let's build a little funnel down here too, because we know we need more ladders. But this will let me drop the water from above. Straight down into the pit down below. Yeah, yummy room bonus. It's neat that they added a room bonus for farming. That's pretty cool. We lost our first little bit of oxalite. We do have more trapped down here. This stuff down here, hopefully once we'll pour the water in on top of it, and then it'll be trapped for a little bit. So that'll be handy too. A couple shine bugs there. Recreational building example is indeed a massage table. Yeah, it is for now, but I'm wondering whether, because they called it recreational, I'm wondering whether they're going to add some other things in. I think that'd be pretty neat. I think it'd be really cool if they could get like a little ping pong table. You get the dupes standing on either side of it, so then you could de-stress 2 dupes at the same time. They play ping pong with each other. It'd be pretty cool. Colony requires a food source. 17,991 kilocalories. I gotta keep an eye on that because things are a little bit different now. Might as well get as much of the algae and stuff out of here as I can for the moment. Before we dump a bunch of water in here, we probably should get all the plants and algae out. I kind of want to keep this space in here because there's oxalite in here I was hoping to keep for a little bit later in the game, but I think I'm going to wind up digging into it anyway. Because I want to do some storage. You know what, maybe I'll do the storage up above. Do it a little differently. Normally I keep the storage down below, but maybe we'll do it above this time. Just so I can preserve that oxalite there. Whoops, derpy ladder. As always. Alright, I'm going to throw a ladder up here. And we'll start to dig across here. And then if we stick our little pitcher pump right here, we should actually, when we dump our water in, we'll have access to that right away. Should be good. Hopefully, let's see, there's a fair amount of water here. I'm curious to see how much this actually covers the bottom, but we'll find out. Can't spell this evening. I know the feeling. Missed the first 2 cycles. No, not the first 2 cycles. Nothing's really happened. All we've done is digging and building toilets mostly. What's the longest colony that I've had? You know, not really huge numbers. I mean, I've seen people playing up to like 1,000 cycles and stuff. And I usually get bored of a colony before then. I think the longest one I've had is somewhere around, like, I don't know, between 250 and 300 or something like that. Because I get the itch to want to do new cycles all the time, or new colonies all the time. And, drat. Plus, whenever there's an update that comes out, I end up wanting to jump in and play that, and that usually involves starting a new colony also. So yeah, it's I don't have like a really monstrously huge colony number. Just doesn't work that way for me. Come on. All right, we're gonna bring in another duplicant. This will be duplicant number 4. Who wants to join the colony? Who's a butt? Jack's a butt. Jack's not a butt. Who wants to join the colony? Bring him on. Again, anyone that joins the colony, there's certainly no guarantees of survival. Bull of egg. All right, you can come join the colony. Let's see. So we have a loud sleeper, a mouth breather, or a yokel. Supply cook, art. Operate farm tidy. Iron gut. Ooh, ignores the effect of diarrhea. That could be handy in my colony because we're probably going to be going with mush bars for a little bit. So, all right. Let's see. Bubble egg, otaku. Ooh, he's destructive for a stress response, which isn't great, but it's got very low decor expectation, and I like that. Anyway, I think they were all at like -35, so it's not really that big of a deal. Welcome to the colony, though. Let's see, what can we do research-wise? I suppose we should probably start with basic farming, because food is going to become a necessity, but this only requires dirt. Okay, I thought for some reason it needed water, but maybe that's the supercomputer I'm thinking of. Don't worry, we'll be bringing in more duplicants. I'm not sure what level, what number we're going to go up to. It'll depend on how the colony's sort of progressing. I used to stick to around 6 duplicants when I was building a colony, but lately I've been getting more to like 15 or 16, so it's not really that big a deal. Jack's no body's the maid. Hashtag made Jack 2018. Hey, they even have jobs now. We could probably give you one that's, Oh, wait a minute. We gotta give this guy a job. Let's give him the, Wait a minute. I thought he liked carrying stuff. Oh, the gopher. There it is. Oh, look at that gopher hat. That's funny. Get to work, little duplicants. Been a while since I played this. Might have to try again, but it seems so complicated. Yeah, it's definitely gotten more complicated over time, that's for sure. It's interesting. They did the agricultural update, and things got super complicated around farming. And then they sort of did away with everything that they did there. simplified farming again, but made other aspects of the game really complicated. So we'll see. The dude has a hat now. He's all set. Took care of that. Oh, this little hatch down here, he's gonna drown. Poor little guy is gonna drown. Right, let's get some storage set up here. Start to clean up the floor a little bit. That'll help a little bit with stress, although not that it's high right now. It's only 4%. And that's only the new guy that came in. Hasn't seen the glory of the colony just yet. Oxygen's in an okay place, but we'll have to start setting up something to produce that relatively soon. This color blue seems a little bit different than I'm used to seeing. 840 kilograms. All right, we're in good shape there. You'll fight to be a dupe with the... oh my goodness. Got the game after seeing your streams. Love your voice. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Knuckle Gun Ryu. Junior Chef Jack. He makes great sandwiches. Drowned hatch equals free meat. Yeah, we gotta go get the meat, though. That's the challenge. He isn't drowned yet, but look at all the stuff that's down here. There's tons of, like, seeds and food we can be snagging. All right, let's get these set up. We'll go with all, but we don't want polluted dirt or... How did we get slime showing up there already? I didn't cut in anywhere that had slime. That's mildly concerning. Or did I find slime somewhere? Alright. So no algae, no slime over there. Everything else... Or sorry, no polluted dirt, no slime. So everything else should be fine. Copy settings, and we'll paste that across all these. As soon as they finish building. Oop, first research is done. Nice. There's a little hatch on the end here, so I'm not going to dig up that. We'll let him stay. There goes the water. Let's change the settings on this. I want it to be everything that's edible can go in here. Eventually, we're going to want to move the food storage into a place that's trapped with CO2, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. They're kind of consuming it fast enough that it's not really going to present too many issues. Somebody should go dig these out if we can reach it. I can't reach it, of course not. That's not even deep enough for a duplicate to bury their head in when they're walking, I don't think. But apparently these are unreachable. That's going to present a problem. All right, so we'll end up draining all the water out of this one side of it and have the rest of the water trapped over here. But that's okay. It's actually blocking out the oxalate, so it's not releasing any more oxygen. Which means we can keep that for later. But yeah, food poisoning everywhere. Yeah, probably do. Not in high quantities or anything, though. Yeah, see, they have a little bit of it, but not too bad. A little disinfecting and everything will be fine. Any material delivery for water. Let's set up. Okay, let's try and set some different priorities on here. Do priority 3. It's funny, it defaults everything to priority 2, which makes me wonder what level that would be at. Before, out of 10, it would give it a priority like 5. Build the rest of the ladder. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that too. If we built the rest of the ladder down, then they would be able to reach the sand. Like so. Man, they cleaned up nice and quick. All right, let's sweep all this stuff up here again, mostly for the purposes of stress management. How's our oxygen looking? All right, oxygen's starting to look a little bit on the weak side, so I should probably get something set up that way, just so we don't have any issues in the very near future. Like so. Pick a new research. Okay, we did basic farming, so we can do some like planting of seeds and stuff, which is good. I should probably consider planting those sooner rather than later so we can get a crop going. Let's throw advanced research on the pile. And I'm working on that. Oh, and your base it was everywhere? Yeah. Have I ever used a face cam? No, not really. I mean, I've done a couple of update videos where I was just using like the camera on my iPhone to video because I don't have a webcam. You know, at some point in the future, I might get one and then maybe do a stream periodically with one. But it's not really something that's really like a huge priority for me. Not really big on having my face on camera. You know what? I might as well dig in here now. Release this oxalate that's in here. Get a little bit of extra oxygen. Hey, I was thinking, just picked up 4 squad wins in a row on Fortnite. Oh, nice. Good job, Greg. Is the new guy still not wearing his hat? He's not, actually. That's interesting. That must be a little bug. I gave him a job. Yeah, he has a job. He just didn't put his hat on. He's decided the gopher hat is beneath him. He's like, forget this. I ain't doing it. Huh. It looks like you can have, like, 2 people assigned to each one. I don't know. I have to see how that works. This little science hat is neat, though. Show your handsome face. Ah, I got a face made for radio. Alright, I'm going to dig out over here. We'll start thinking about some quarters for these guys to sleep in soon. There's actually kind of a lot of space up here. I'm going to be a little bit cautious of that. The more space I have, the more I have to pressurize, so that might present an opportunity in the near future. Leave it to Cryptic to top off your already interesting day. You need to showcase your assets. Funny. When am I playing Fortnite? I'm not sure exactly. End of the week, maybe? This week's going to be a little bit light on streams for me. I've been in the habit of doing like 4 or 5 days a week lately, but I have kind of a busy week at work this week, so I don't know that I'm going to have the chance to do that. So I'm going to be streaming again after this. Will probably be on Thursday, and then I'll likely do a Friday stream. Friday's most likely to be Fortnite. Thursday, I have not decided what I'm doing just yet. A face for radio and a voice for silent movies. Nice. Survivalist who's always dislikes on the streams. You can't really avoid it. Inevitably, there's going to be something. Always somebody. Alright, that gets that taken care of. Build, my minions, build. How's our gas looking down here? I guess maybe I should prioritize having them build out this fancy oxygen machine. Oh, yeah, that works. Make sure we get some oxygen going in here before they start to suffocate. For some reason, duplicants like to breathe. I don't really know why. What should we do next? Ventilation, decor. Ventilation will give me the airflow tile, which I kind of like. Good for balancing out air pressures and things. Remove the job and change it back. Yeah, we can try that. Let's see. Oleg, unassigned job. And then we'll assign it. Oh, maybe I'll leave the menu, and then I think he's sleeping on the floor right now. So when they get up, we can reassign the job and see what happens. Watch me burn down the blue shroom trees. If they had them in this game, Jack, I would be happy to burn them down for you. Sadly, I don't think they have them. Jobs. Let's go give the job back again. So we'll go apply the gopher. Oh, they went to -1. That's interesting. Huh, they went from 0 to a -1 on that skill. There we go. Ah, now they got the hat. Those hats are so cool. It's a silly little thing, but it's entertaining for me. Who would win the fight, Markiplier or Freddy Fazbear? Well, I think it's a safe bet that Freddy Fazbear would. I mean, how are you going to beat up a robot that's a death-making killing machine? Alright, let's get rid of the bottle emptier. We'll stick that here. We'll not get rid of it. We'll create a bottle emptier so they can get rid of some of the water that's up here. Mop all this up. We need more hats, I know, but we gotta get more duplicants first. The duplicants can't wear multiple hats at once. It just doesn't work that way. Haven't been on Understream in over a month. Hey, Quinn. Welcome back. Markiplier. It's the Markiplier that can actually fly. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Fleeing! Don't flee. Okay, we need to get this little hatch down in our bathroom. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't want to do that anymore. Where is my compost? Hold on. Let's see, hold on. Under the food. Planter box. No, I don't want to build there. We're going to build our farm on the lower level this time around. So we'll build our farm in here. I just want to double check what's needed actually for the mealwood. I think it's just dirt and water, but we'll see what happens. Hey, gamers, tape some more. Welcome. Is it just you or chat? I don't know, pancaking. It seems to be working okay for me. Bought this game the other day after watching heaps of your vids. Then the jobs update came out, and you're so confused. Yeah, they've changed a lot of the game. It's still kind of in progress. So if you could just switch it back so you're not on the beta branch and play with the original setup. Be careful, this is going around. Uh oh. Germs are fine. Are fine. Our germs are good. They're not sick. Still 100%. But you could opt out of the beta branch, and then you could be playing with the core version of the game at least. That way you can kind of get a chance of getting used to how the game plays a little bit before you have to deal with all the changes. But it's going to update like next week anyway. So not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday. We need a farmer to farm. Well, you don't have to have a farmer to farm because anyone else can do the job. It's just that they'll prefer it. All right, so we have a quick litter narcoleptic. Mole hands, new alarms, irritable bowel. Man, this is a rough set of... Oh, tidy. Ooh. All right, Jack. So, normally I just pick people randomly, but this guy likes the job tidying, and that's Max of Jack Cantus. Welcome to the colony, Jack. Let's see. We're going to our jobs menu. Let's see. What do they call him? They call him a groundskeeper. Groundskeeper Jack. Look at that. So funny. All right, so we'll get Jack taking care of cleaning up the grounds for us. He can run around and do all the tidying, which is great. Ooh, job mastered. Who mastered a job? Trayvon mastered the research assistant job. Nice. But he didn't even do all that much research. That's pretty good. Okay, so we'll do interior decor next, maybe. This guy just loves his digging. He'll dig out this whole row before they get around to actually building the tiles. It's an interesting way of trying to deal with the job. So it used to be before it was sort of an all or nothing. You turn it on for somebody, you turn it off. You can uncheck the boxes so they would do certain things and not others. Oh, look, somebody's even sleeping on the ladder. That's skill right there. When you can sleep halfway up a ladder and still be comfortable, that's the skill. Okay, I put these storage boxes up here, but now they're going to be in my way. I don't like that. Maybe I'll do... normally I collect the bedrooms in the same place, but maybe I'll put one on the other side. We'll do like a double bedroom setup in this colony. You researched your hardest. Top of the morning to you laddies. Little Jacksepticeye. Job mastery was assigned the dupe to the next better level of job. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so in here... Who was it mastered? So Trey mastered it. So over here we can make him a scientist. And that'll make him even smarter. Matt Ching's very close to leveling up on the mining too. Trey's gonna be the smartest dupe ever. So the early part of the game really isn't that much different. I mean, you're sort of mucking around with a few different things that are, a little different than what they were before, but ultimately not a monstrous difference. I think it's as we start to advance a little bit farther in and we start to deal with some of the resource constraints we're going to run into, that's when things will start to get really messy. I'm going to put another algae deoxidizer over here. Because I don't think we're producing enough oxygen. What the hatch? What's in the locker? No. So they used to do that. You used to be able to put a hatch with a locker, and they would eat the contents of the locker in order to feed themselves. But they changed it so they don't do that anymore. Unless they changed it back. Let's see what's this guy doing? I saw him take a bite of something, but I see what it is. There's a little dirt on the floor, so he's eating that. But yeah, they won't eat the contents of the locker anymore. Yeah, we are running a little low on oxygen, so I'm building a second pump. Now, there's still plenty of oxygen in here. There's only a few duplicants, so they're not exactly consuming it at enormous rates. You have an idea for only relationships, basically, during idle, dupes will talk and be friends and maybe marry. Also, I have a question. Do I go for food tree or decor tree? It depends on what you need. Decor is really good for stress, so if your stress is getting out of control, obviously you want to deal with that. But, I mean, oftentimes even just cleaning up can do huge things for stress. So if we go in here and just tell them to sweep up all this mess. We got a little Jack Cantus dude running around and sweeping the floor like crazy. That'll do a lot to improve the decor rating. So right now you can see there's all this negative decor from all the junk that's sitting on the ground. And picking it up won't make it awesome, but it will make it much less negative. Cryptic, going to the second tier jobs require higher expectations. Your stress will go up faster. Yeah, so we might want to slow it down a little bit. Does it even say? Oh, actually, down here you can still choose the work area, so you can tell people not. So if we tell everyone not to do combat, then hopefully they won't kill anything off. I'm curious to see how the expectations go up. So we have Trey is the only one we moved to the second tier. So if we go find Trey, let's see details. Bladder is at 56% full. He's gonna have to pee in a little while. Scientist 1% mastery. Stats. Here we go. Decor expectations 4.44%. I don't know. I have to keep an eye on that. I'm really curious to see what the actual those impacts are. So I know that they want like nicer conditions and they want better food and stuff. So we might have to balance a little bit between actually making people higher skill levels versus keeping them at lower skill levels and just dealing with keeping stress in a good place instead. Might be worth it. Hover mouse over the tier square to see the expectations. Oh, okay, cool. I had not played around with this update at all yet. Okay, oh, there we go. All right, so job party, scientist research, naturally. Trying to see +6 to learning. Must be able to perform jobs, must be a job. I mean, it doesn't say anything about... Doesn't say anything about additional expectations. Oh, there we go. Tier 2 job expectations. Standard food. Duplicants would like their food to meet basic living standards. Imagine that. Duplicants have a low decor standard. Low decor to standard. All right, so it raised their food expectation, basically. The next one up will raise their decor expectation. Not so big a deal, really. Tier 4 job expectations. Which is really like the exosuit engineer or mechatronics engineer. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, so we'll have to be, I don't know, we'll be a little careful of that. It doesn't look like it's going to be too crazy. Hurt dupe is going to die. I need some bodies for zombie RB. Nope, sorry, zombie guy. No duplicates are hurt that much. Promote you to minor. Let's see. I mean, it's going to raise your food expectation, but you're still eating decent food right now, so why not? I might not go much past level 2 initially. See what happens. If we can get our decor and everything set up in here nicely, then it's not really a big deal. Decor expectation of 3 is not exactly a lot. Let's see. I'll go for power regulation. Try to get some larger batteries in here. Yeah, if you had something to work with, you can make yummy food. Yeah, well, there is that. 10,000 kilocalories. Eventually, we're going to need to build something to create some food, but at the moment, I'm not making it a huge rush. Man, our mate is really slacking in here. Need Jack to go do a little bit more cleaning and stuff. Groundskeeper Jackie. Why is Cryptic not reading your messages? Well, I don't know. Maybe because there's a whole bunch of them and I don't catch everything. Their jobs, higher jobs, require someone assigned to it, such as an art. I'm pretty sure farming also. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Farmers get extra seeds when harvesting plants. Well, it's saying extra seeds, so I'm pretty sure anyone can do that. What about art? artists make better art. So I mean, I feel like everyone could do the job. It's just a question of whether they're going to prioritize it over doing something else. Let's build up this floor and we'll see. More food and oxygen generator. Yeah, it's underway. They have one. It'll keep them oxygenated. I mean, we're getting a lot of CO2 buildup over here because they have all the oxygen generation on the left side of the colony, so it's pushing the CO2 over here, but it's not really a big deal yet. Do you want you to get on Jack for cleaning? No. You can manage it. You can figure it out. Sir, yes, sir. Saving this video for later. We'll for sure need it when the update goes live. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll see. So I'm still working out the kinks myself. I haven't really experimented with any of this yet. So let's see. All right, so we have what are we gonna need for mealwood now? So it's gonna use 10 kilograms of dirt per cycle. That's actually not that much, but when you figure if you get like 20 of these plots in here, that's 200 kilograms per cycle of dirt you'll consume. And you also use dirt for making things like mush bars. So depending on what you're doing with it, it can actually pose a problem. What does it require now? Atmosphere, oxygen, polluted oxygen, or carbon dioxide. Pressure only is a minimum of 150 grams, which isn't so bad, and the temperature range is fine. All right, so nothing too crazy there. It's all pretty standard. But I'd like to get the food planted now, since I know we're going to need it. Let's see. 90 some odd. What's the maximum for this room? Greenhouse, accelerate plant growth. 96 tiles maximum. Oh, brain worked for me now. 96 divided by 4 is what? 96 divided by 4. 24 tiles wide. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we got plenty of space. Okay, so we'll do planter boxes all across here. And of course, leave space at the end so we can put doors on it because it needs to be sealed in as an actual room. Your sister's now addicted to this game because of me. Excellent. Another convert. It's a good game. I like, too, that it's because it's still in development, it still changes a lot, right? So, you know, a lot of the games, when they roll it out, the games, that's kind of it. You just sort of play through it unless they add, like, new paid downloadable content. That's all you're going to get. But not with a game like this, it's still in development. You get the chance to kind of play with new stuff constantly as they experiment with it. You ever play Five Nights at Freddy's on either channel? Probably not. I mean, I'm not super into Five Nights at Freddy's. My daughter loves it. She'd probably enjoy it, but... Make sure you leave room for the farm station, and you'll need a farmer for it. Wait, is there actually like a physical farm station? I thought this counted as the farm station, the planter box. What's going on here? Electric grill. Oh, it's a farm tile. I mean, I'm pretty sure unless I'm completely mistaken, the planter box is the farm station they're talking about. I don't know. In Mealwood Farm, 2 tiles free for the greenhouse building. All right, hold on. Let me stick something in the middle here. I'll cancel the stuff that's in the center, so we have 2 tiles open. Is there actually like a little building you have to put in there? Maybe it's under the research, and I haven't. Oops, hold on. Go there. So it's something under research. Check on the food prep. Farm tiles. Oh, farm station is a physical building. Okay, allows the farmer to increase growth of speed crops. Oh, cool. All right, well, that's good to know. I should probably look at all the stuff that's in here that might be new. There's so much in the research tree now. I remember when the tree was relatively small. Ooh, generic sensors. Smart battery. Weight plate. Germ sensors. Clock sensors. So much cool stuff in this game now. More experimentation required. All right, I'll leave space in the middle there for them to have their fancy little farm station. Let's get a supercomputer in here, too, so we can do some research on that. I need someone else who specializes in building. It's because they're going too slow now. Build more. Build faster. Computer plus Fox equals CrypticFox. I guess so. Now, apparently it's not the compost. It's an actual building. That's kind of cool. Just made your birthday so much better. Thank you so much. Well, happy birthday, Trey. You want to see afro hats for hatches? By the way, wild growth plant does not need any delivery fertilizer water. Nice little bonus. Oh! Alright, so there used to be a little trick you could do with that, where you would get the plant to grow by letting the seed fall on the ground and let it take root on its own. So, we might have to get back into doing that kind of a thing. I'm not going to muck around with it too much at the moment, but that might be some experimentation that's worth playing with. It used to be you could put you would put like a storage compactor, and then you would empty the storage like put a seed in it, empty the storage compactor, let the seed take root, and then you could just let the plant grow indefinitely in the soil. So you would leave like just a straight level that's all ground or whatever, and let stuff grow on it. We might have to go back to doing that. I wonder if they'll nerf that if people start to play that way. I wonder. But then I also wonder, will the greenhouse effect work on plants that aren't actually being farmed? Okay, so let's get into the agriculture stuff because I want to get that farm station going. Playing around with the new junk. No unknown tags. What? The selected research focuses requires 0 to perform. All right. I think it's telling me that I need the supercomputer, which hasn't been built yet. I think that's another little beta thing. You gotta kind of look around. Mainly wild growth like sleet wheat and stuff. It's nice to keep alive. Yeah, I bet. Prioritized buildings you want ASAP buildings 6 to 9, aka 1 to 4. What? Yeah, I mean, I'm not super worried about any individual building. They're still running around cleaning all the floor up and stuff because I told them to do all that. Which, as you can see, has sort of helped the decor a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. Are they stressing about the stress level? They might be. They're at 45% right now. That's only one person who's at 45. It's probably because I still haven't gotten around to actually giving them a bedroom, and I should probably consider doing that, I guess. Let's deconstruct the ladder that's over here. Deconstruct all of this. No, I can't build a floor over there until they're done that. Prioritize all you guys. Get all this at 3. New sponsor, Vanamar. Fantastic. Thanks, Vanamar. Appreciate the sponsorship and the support. Your brain's craving knowledge. Well, you're working on the research. It's just the second half of it's not going to get done. Another duplicant. This will be duplicant number 6. Let's see. We have a diver's lung who specializes in farming. We have research, art, supply, build. I kind of want this build one because I feel like we're building stuff kind of slowly for my taste right now. Can't perform build. All right. Wow. Thanks for that. That stinks. Curveball. That figures. All right. Let's go with maybe... Oh, flatulent. Ugh, that's... All right. I'm getting awful pairings of things. Can't perform cook, but they'll do research and art. So I think we'll bring this person in, and this can be Vanamar. Thanks so much for sponsoring the channel. Vanamar. I'm sure I spelled that right. Yep. Okay. Welcome to the colony. All right, Vanamar, we're going to give the job of art. If the window... There we go. Whew, that was a little slow. Research assistant, junior interior designer. What kind of hat do they get? A red hat. There's lots of ball caps in this game. Name it Felix. Diver's lung's great, but then they have flatulence, so they can hold their breath really long while they're farting, basically, is how that works. Good times. Open the prioritize menu and play with the star next to the 5. Someone explain the mechanic. Oh, yeah, so I get it. So, like, this here says that duplicates will perform standard priority errands that match their job preference before other standard priority errands. All right, so I guess... There we go. No unknown tags. It's that research station again, I guarantee it. Duplicates will perform standard priority errands that match their job preference before other standard priority errands. Strict priority errands will be performed in priority of order unless duplicates... Alright, whatever. I feel like the wording of that's a little wackadoo. Somebody get on the treadmill, though. We need air. I hear a little suffocating going on. What was your first car? My parents left you a 2005 Renault Megane 1.4 Turbo. My first car was a beat-up old 1985 old Cutlass Sierra Brom. We bought it at an auction for like 250 bucks. Did some repairs on it so it was functional, and then I drove it in the ground over the course of a year. Put about 60,000 kilometers on it, and then it was toast. But for a couple $100, it's well worth it. New sponsor! Welcome, Iliastar. Thanks, Iliastar. Appreciate that. Man, you're awesome. We're starving here. Oh, yeah. You got no kilocalories. All right, let's get a chef on the works. We already have somebody who's skilled up for it, so we'll give them a little fancy cooking machine here so you can make some wonderful, disgusting, nasty kind of gruel. Mush bars. Nothing can go wrong when you're eating mush bars. Basically compacted mud. Can't imagine why they get diarrhea from that. Yeah, come to Cryptic's Colony, where we have luxurious ladders to sleep on, but no beds. Okay, get some bush bars going. We'll get to our fancy little chef here. Look at that. Branwen even washed their hands, and then they didn't go to the kitchen. Where are you going? Oh, you gotta get water, right, because you need the water to work the little micro musher. I gotcha. So the colony can feel happy now, knowing that the chef washed their hands before they came to the kitchen. Static job support interface is really not worth it. They'll let it pretty quickly without an interest. Whatever. I'm just playing around with it. It may end up being, you're right, like it might actually be a scenario where, you know what, I've got all this polluted junk here. And I haven't trapped a hatch down here just yet, which I should work on doing. But in the meantime, I'm going to go into here and grab a couple compost bins. Instead of leaving the polluted junk on the floor. Be careful with the mush bar. It actually affects their health now. Uh-oh. That'll be interesting. What are mush bar details on calories again? Good question. Mush bar. 1,200 calories. An edible purified mud slop. Mush bars are preferable to starvation, but only just barely. Plus 800 kilocalories. It says 1,200 kilocalories, plus 800 kilocalories. All right, whatever. Quality grizzly. And it gives diarrhea. Diarrhea. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, it may end up working out that the preferential jobs or whatever ultimately doesn't really add a whole ton to the game. I kind of feel like it's a neat way to sort of prioritize the way you get people to do things. But frankly, I just think the hats are cute and I want them to wear them. New sponsor! Welcome, Nicholas Cox. Thanks so much for sponsoring. I really appreciate the support. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, flood of sponsors tonight. Your current car is an RX-8, is it not? No, actually, I drive an Elantra. Good old Hyundai. Mal's mealized. If it doesn't wiggle on the way down, the next one is on me. Ew. The only way to eat meal lice is still alive, I guess. Nasty. Okay, guys, come on. You're spending too much time cleaning the floor now. Let's get some of this stuff built. Make that party too. It's far more useful to assign jobs according to their skill points. Yeah, probably is. Again, not really going to split hairs over it. The reality is, they earn skill points so quickly anyway. If someone starts off with a 2 or a 3, aside from something like art, I find that art in particular, it levels up a little more slowly because you don't do it as much. But if stuff like digging and building and cooking and all that, they're going to do the activity so often anyway that their points ultimately don't really matter all that much. Thanks for your awesome content. So interesting and relaxing at the same time. Thanks, Nicholas. Jack has no soul. It's because you're busy cleaning everything, Jack. You stole your soul. Actually, it wasn't me. It was probably Angel. I do not yet have airflow tiles. I kind of like those. All right, so we have some intermittent oxygen production going on over here, which means we're probably going to run into scenarios where we're going to have trouble running the computer. We may need to throw in another power wheel here. Just for now, until we get to the point of actually producing different power. They don't get any skill points now. What? Really? So they don't level up in points anymore? That seems unlikely. All right. Clicking on the jobs menu causes a little bit of game delay. All right, so basically now they get the basic starting points they had, and that's it. Is that what the deal is? Hold on, it's manual generator. Brandwin. All right, stats. Learning 3, cooking 3, creativity 2, digging 3. I don't know. I'll have to pay attention to the points that somebody starts out with when they come in the colony. It'd be really interesting if they don't actually get points anymore. How close are you to the next emote? That's a good question. We had every time the new month rolls around, there's usually a couple of people that drop off. Some new people come in, so let me take a quick peek here, and we shall see. I think the last count I saw, we were at something like 28. Community sponsorships. Oh, we're at 30. We just unlocked a new emote. Now I got to draw a new emote for it. Yeah, so we got a new access to a new emote now at 30, and then I think the next one's at like 35 or 40, something like that. Screaming for a sandstone bed. You don't want a bed. You think you want a bed. You can't handle the bed. All right, we'll get some furniture going in here so these guys don't have to sleep on the floor. Dirty duplicants. All right, we'll do double wide. So I think, what's the room requirement here? Barracks is 64 tiles. So I think it works out to like 6 beds wide we can do. We'll try it like that, see what happens. What year is my car? I think it's a 2015, I think. Something like that. Wait, this is a new game? That it is, Angel. So there was a new update that's out available in the beta branch. I wanted to play around with all the new stuff. Hatch to the mush bars. Oh, you rotten hatch. Okay, we gotta get that hatch out of here. And the best way to do that is to send him over here. We also want to raise the priority on this thing. All right, it's already priority 4. Mush bars, that's the problem. I hate how it doesn't update. You create new food, and it doesn't just automatically check it off, even though I have all checked next to the box. You know what, let's just put all in here. Pinch of pepper nut. Yeah, all right, whatever. We'll put all in there. If they build these little tiles here, we can get the hatch to jump over to this side. He can do our cleaning for us so we don't have to empty stuff out, and that will save us a little bit of hassle. And I built the wash basins too close to the edge, so I can't even... Oh, man! I can't turn it into a bathroom. I need to fix that. A little stress relief in the bathroom. That's way better. Brandwin's now a better cook. Oh, someone's mastered a job. Stress level's going up, though. I should probably slow down on the mastering for the moment. Who was it? Oh, the gopher. He's now a professional gopher. He's mastered the art of going and getting things. I'm going to slow down on that at the moment because he's at 57% stress. I don't really want to raise his expectations at the moment. Mark one tile of Elizabeth and watch the magic, the red icon. If you haven't assigned a miner. Oh, really? You actually have to have a skilled miner in order to cut through Abysslight now? That's pretty sweet. Huh. Interesting. All right, I want to get the hatch over here sooner rather than later, so let's try and prioritize this. Give him a little gap he could jump across. Come on, little hatchy, there's food over here for you. Come and get it. Just a little farther over there. You need that guy. In the meantime, let's get this research going. Ooh, they finished that one. Okay, agriculture. I want to get that fancy farm growth going on. Launchers are not good cars. They will break down on you like Swedish furniture. No offense. I've had no trouble at all with mine. I actually rather like mine. So, right. Here's the thing. Every car is going to have problems at some point. The reality is when I was shopping around for a car, I was looking for something that met my needs in terms of interior cabin space, price range, and amenities and stuff. So, you know, it's actually worked out really well for me. You're right. Long term, it may not ultimately be like super indestructible or anything, but Yeah, whatever, as long as it does the job for me. Alright, I'm going to deconstruct my wash basin so I can move them over a little bit. And then we can put a door on here, and that'll turn this into an actual bathroom. Get an architect. They prioritize building and build faster. Well, we have a couple of people working on building right now. Have to see whether they're actually leveled up at all. Under medicine, wash basin. We'll throw a little pneumatic door on here. A little bit of tile work. We got him. He's trapped in here now. So he'll do all of our house cleaning in the bathroom for us. So congratulations, Jack. You don't have to clean up the toilets and stuff. Well, actually, you'll still have to clean the toilets, but they'll clean the poop off the floor that you slop on there. Poor Jack. He does not look happy about it, but enjoy that toilet cleaning, buddy. This battery I'm going to get rid of, and we'll put in a bigger battery. Might produce a little more heat, but that's all right. And I'm going to prioritize building that because I want them to build this thing quickly. Starvation! It's the game everyone can play. More duplicants, because when you're out of food and your oxygen's low, the thing you need more than anything else is someone else to do some eating. Let's bring in another person. Let's see, we have tryptophobia. What is that one? Oh, they won't dig. Quick learner, iron gut, cooking, farming, art, dig. An anemic, athletics -5. Ow. Determines the duplicant's default run speed and carrying capacity. 0 kilograms carrying capacity. Well, that's just great. They can't carry anything, but they can farm. So weird. All right, let's go this route. We'll bring in Ashcan, and maybe we'll make him one of our farmers. We'll see how this all goes over. Let's bring in, this one could be Iliastar. I want to recognize the new sponsors to the channel. Thanks very much for that. Welcome to the colony. All right, so we've got Iliastar in the colony now. Let's probably should prioritize building out the basins too, so we don't get germs everywhere. Since there's a few more duplicates in here now, and yeah, they might get a little germy otherwise. Dupes. We'll bring in more dupes. Don't worry. There's more coming. Every 3 days or every 3 cycles, there's another duplicate opportunity. Oh, wait. We almost forgot to give Iliastar a job. Oh, wow. This jobs menu was really slow when you click on it. Okay, let's see. Junior chef, farmhand. So he's actually got skills in apprentice architect. And research assistant. I feel like for now, maybe we should have him on building stuff. So he won't level up as fast on the traits. So the thing is, like those traits that they level up faster, but whatever. Let's put him as an architect. Get some faster building done. I think we already have somebody assigned as a farmer anywhere. There's Iliastar with his fancy helmet. And right to sleep. Germ-free soul, please. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have any germ-free souls. You'll have to take just the germy ones. Nobody's died yet, though. You'll have to hold. You have to hold on. I cut open the ceiling in here now, so even though I close this in, it's not going to be a room yet. Here's the strict priority, the yellow star thing. I have that. It's already checked off, I think. Oh, no. I thought I had it checked. What's going on there? Does that override everything? I guess it probably does, right? When are you going to get an assistant? Oh, there's already somebody that can do research. It's you. Haha, take that. Oh, look at the Iliastar just building like crazy. Okay, now that's handy. Okay, so let's get some meal ice planted in here. It's going to take a fair amount of dirt, but unfortunately, we're going to need the food supplies. Considering we're running at like 0 kilocalories, and our one chef, although he's cooking up a storm, can only make it so fast. I trapped some in the top left corner of the base. I did? I don't think I did. They got out. They built their way out. They're fine. Starvation. Trayvon is starving. At least they have places to sleep now. That's something. Furniture. I don't have any real decor stuff yet. I need to work on that too. Gotta get that stress down. Yeah, it won't be long now unless you move your bottom. Yeah, so it's funny. It doesn't really seem to prioritize who eats what first. So there are two people starving now, Trey and Vanamar. And you're cooking like mad, but just increase the priority on that. Starvation. Vanamar is still starving. Vanamar's busy running on the treadmill. Tell you what, Vanamar, you go over here. Hey, there's no move to button anymore. Oh, wait a minute. That's the treadmill. Vanamar, there we go. Move to. We'll send Vanamar over here, so hopefully they'll get some food. Or they'll just run straight back to the treadmill. Good job, Vanamar. Let's try that again. You go over here. Get the food. No! The chef ate it! He's starving, and they're not going to let him eat. We need to get ahead of that food curve. That's weird. You have to constantly check that button. It's weird. It's so weird. Each time you go into the priority, I guess it just resets it or something. Starvation. Vanamar and Bulldog. Man, oh man. Get them some food, guys. At least our oxygen's in a good place. You like ruins hunting? Yeah, ruins hunting's fun. But bear in mind that we're just gonna have to deal with a bunch of disease and stuff out there too. So as soon as we go outside, all this stuff is nicely germ-filled. Germy. We could kind of guess into some of this area down here, but it's full of all kinds of natural, like, wonderful little gases and stuff we don't want to play around with just yet. Man, it's really full of gases. Starvation. Someone's gonna die from starvation. Just you wait. Don't starve the hand that feeds you. Yeah, well, the chef was eating already. We don't have to worry about that. If you have about 20 meal ice plants, approximately good for about 6 tubes you can convert to lice loaf. Yeah, but I actually don't even have it to the point of having them grown yet. They haven't even planted them all yet. I thought we had somebody on a farm job. Ugh, jobs menu, so slow. There we go. Junior chef, scientist, miner, gopher, groundskeeper, designer, architect. Who was the person who had the farming trait? Alright, I guess we can go this route. Jack is a farmer, and Matt... You know what, we're not doing a lot of digging right now. Let's make Matt a farmer now. Is that drool coming out of his mouth there, or is that supposed to be like... grass? No, I think it's drool. It's actually showing their state in there. He's hungry. Come on, we're making food. I wish what it would do is actually prioritize who eats. Wait a minute, we can do that ourselves. I'm crazy. Mush bar. All right, so we want Trey to eat because wait, who's our starving people? Vanamar and wait, hold on. Mush bar. We don't want that. Okay, so we want Vanamar to eat, and we want Bulmaveg. Preferably before either one of them dies on us. So we'll go that way just for a short little bit, so the other guys won't pick up the mush bars, and the two that we let eat will go and steal some food finally. Alright, that's one. Vanamar needs to go eat now. He's still running on the treadmill. What's his vitals like? 166. He's going to die before we can even get any more food produced. And why is the interior designer spending all their time on the treadmill? That makes no sense to me. Oh, he stole the food again! Vanamar's gonna die! Bulbaveg, stop it! He's already eaten a ton of calories. Alright, we need to turn him off of food. Consumables. Man, this is micromanaging now. This is a nuisance. Well, Trey, you're fine. You've got food. All right, there we go. So everybody's eating something now. Vanimar's still not in the best shape. Oh, now they're in the toilet. But at least they've eaten something. Still starving, though. We need more food. There we go. Good job, Vanimar. Still eating. There we go. Okay. So now they've all eaten something. I'm going to turn this all back on for everybody. Good lord. I feel like that level of micromanagement shouldn't be required. They should try to prioritize like who's going to eat based on who's the hungriest. At least that's my take on it. Looks like we're playing Don't Starve tonight. Pretty much, right? Pretty much. Let's get somebody sweeping in here. We have this set up as a room now. Yeah, we have our first room, so we get a stress relief bonus when they go to the bathroom. Which is good. Let's get a pneumatic door here. We don't have access to paintings or anything yet. Still have to work on that. Like so. Oh. Make this into a room also. And in our research, I want to get access to that airflow tile. Ooh, we can build the new farm station. That's sweet. Down here under pressure management, we can get the airflow tile, so I can actually let some gases pass through where I want to. And then in stations, y'all, we have our farm station. We can stick that right there in the middle. Throw a door on either end. And make ourselves a greenhouse. Normally have more than 800 calories, yeah. They need to eat just a little bit more. Well, yeah, if we stop the food from getting that low in the first place, that would help. No seed available. Oh, I thought I had enough seeds to plant the whole thing, but I guess not. All right, so hopefully these will grow faster now, and that will help us get food supply a little quicker. We have 6 beds up here right now, but we're gonna need a 7th bed. So we might as well just build a whole bunch more beds on the other side. We'll do another 6 over here. Like so. And then we'll have a whole double bedroom set up. It's gonna require more ladders. I never have enough ladders in my colony. Can you check out the farm station's working for mealwood? Check the description info. Ooh, wow. How does this work? Hold on. Farm station, unassigned, outside of greenhouse. Colony lacks farmer and seasoned farmer. So I have to actually assign someone to the farmer job. We're missing the door yet, so it's not quite a greenhouse in here. Interesting. Okay. Does it require plumbing or anything? Woody material to be fertilizer. Oh. Alright, so the thing uses fertilizer. This is all new to me. I'm still experimenting with the new stuff in the beta. Alright, so let's get somebody the farming... No, we gave someone the farming job, didn't we? I thought we did. Oh, farm hand. He's got to level up to the point where he's actually a farmer before he can even use that thing. Oh, I got it. Should have done that earlier. If you die, will I take your healthy brain and study it? Well, nobody said your brain's necessarily healthy. Intelligence doesn't necessarily mean a healthy brain. Sometimes they're a little twisted, if you know what I'm saying. You're missing fire poles. Oh, yeah, we really are. The colony's not really big enough for fire poles yet, but when it gets to be big enough, you better believe we're going to have some. Yeah, I need a seasoned farmer to use it. So, well, I need someone who's not a farm hand. So it looks like it lacks a farmer or a seasoned farmer. So you can have one or the other. And I have a farm hand, but no farmer yet. Matt Chang, starving. Ooh, we're getting low on water over here, too. That's not good. That's not good. I wonder what would be my best option. Should I just pump the water up to where I'm already using it? It'll consume extra power, but it would probably make it a little bit more convenient. Or we could try to just keep lowering things down, which will let the CO2 levels drop lower, but will also give us a larger space we have to pressurize. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to have them dig in here. We'll throw a ladder down below. And we'll throw a water pump in here. And we'll just pump the water up out of this space. And we'll ditch it in this space. So we can keep using the same little pitcher jobby. It's going to take a little bit of power, unfortunately, which we don't exactly have an overabundance of. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Yeah, there's not a lot of water. I didn't really get very lucky with this particular map generation in terms of water supply. We'll probably have to get to the point where we're cleaning polluted water at some point in the not too distant future. Bigger bathrooms. Oh, look, we have our farm room now. Ta-da! We have our greenhouse. Accelerate plant growth. I wonder how much it accelerates it. And what benefit does the farm station give exactly? Oh, it just makes it into an outhouse. I got it. It's got to have a farm station. It's interesting. They don't have to use the farm station. They just need to actually have one in place. Weird. Where's this unreachable food? Well, it's unreachable because they didn't have any even in storage. So we have a food shortage, but everyone's fed at the moment. Nobody's really starving. The micro musher's not really doing anything at the moment. Fortunately, everyone who's been cooking over here has been washing their hands after using the bathroom, which is a plus. More duplicates! Oh yeah, that's what we need. We need more people to consume our resources. Let's go! Yeah, it's not really an unreachable place. It's only reachable because we just don't have it. Okay, so we can have an artist that's not constructive and germ-resistant. Non-constructive build, cook. Non-constructive farm, supply, dig. What do they have skill-wise in here? Cooking, digging. Ooh, +5 kindness. How about that? What do they get for that? 100% medical care speed, 50% compound treatment speed. Interesting. Athletics, run speed, and carrying capacity. Oh, so athletics took over for strength now as carrying capacity. Let's go with no, that's lame. Carrying capacity minus 120 kilograms, but plus 320 carrying. All right, whatever. We'll take this guy anyway. Noodle arms kind of stinks, but whatever. Let's see. Nicholas Cox will be our latest duplicant. Once again, thanks so much for sponsoring today, Nicholas. Bring you in. Don't worry, Kathleen. We'll get you in there, too. All right, so we have 8 duplicates so far. And nobody dead, even though we have 0 kilocalories. That's skill right there. There, we'll call it skill. Yeah. Don't worry, there'll be more dupes coming. We'll probably end up rounding out around 15 or 16 duplicates in here, the way I have been lately. We need more storage containers, because I have filled up all the ones we have. Let's do that in here. Give to me more storage. And I want to get down here to some artistic expression, so we can fix our stress issue. We're hovering right around 50%. Unfortunately, it's only one duplicate that's really stressed. Bulma of Egotaku is not liking our colony very much. He asked to be in here, and he doesn't even like it. How about that? Yeah, my bedrooms aren't done yet. They still need to fix the roofs. Prioritize those at a 3, maybe. We'll get them finished. I mean, it doesn't reduce their stress or anything. At least it didn't used to. Whoops, hold on. 3 again? There we go. That didn't work over here. Prioritize this, please. No. Come on. There we go. It used to just do, let's see, latrine, stamina recovery. Simulated bed will restore additional stamina for duplicates. It's located within a barracks. So it's not necessarily going to help their stress, but they'll get more stamina out of it, I guess. That's right. Nothing's solves the food shortage like more people to eat it. Oh, wait a minute. We need to actually assign a job for that last person. I'm going to have... You know what? This is going to become a thing I'm just going to constantly forget to do all the time. Here goes Cox. Let's make you a farmhand because you're skilled at it. We have Matt Check at 22% already towards moving to that next level, but I feel like having more than one farmer is not necessarily a bad thing. We'll see. We shall see. Can people die of old age? Not in this game. No. It measures it in the span of days, though, anyway. So it's not really like, you know, you're not really, even if you have like 1,000 days, it's only a couple years, right? Should have named you Major Masochist. Oh, man. Your computer broke and you had a moment where it said, this is what I'm really going to do with my life. My life feels lost. Oh, it stinks when your computer breaks. Farmer Cox. Oh, look, we have plants. Right, that'll give us a little bit of meal lice. We should actually make those into meal lice bars, but I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. They're going to eat it so fast that we're probably not really going to get the chance to do a lot with it. Gas pressure is largely okay in the colony. Not bad. I think we might have access to airflow tiles. We do. Let's get some of these in here. Just trying to help my airflow a little bit. I don't like when I have limited ability to move gases around on my base. I probably use far more airflow tiles than I really strictly as necessary, but I just like having the ability for the air to move around all over the place. Hey, Cryptic, when do we play the mechanic simulator again? I watched the semi-truck and learned so much. I'm behind the glamour. I don't know, probably... this week is going to be a little bit light for me in terms of streams. I'm going to stream on Thursday night. I'm still deciding what I'm going to play just yet. And then Friday night. I've been having a really rough time trying to get some actual recorded videos done and uploaded. So consequently, you probably haven't seen a lot from me in the last... I want to say last 5 days or so. So I apologize for that. But, yeah, I'm not sure just yet. I got to figure it out. Life is busy. I'm trying to balance it all, and it's not balancing all that well at the moment. What about the surface? There is no surface at the moment, although it would be neat if they did add one. When you dig all the way up there, you get like this layer of neutronium they can't dig through. It's worth now calorie-wise, but they're eating it so fast. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to get a chance. Let's try. We shall see. We'll put it on continuous lice loaf development. We'll see what they get out of it. Everyone's off to bed. Let's see, ventilation, plumbing's good. Gonna need water sooner rather than later, too. Looks like I need a miner for granite. Oh, really? Huh. It's kind of neat that you have to level people up before they can do certain things. I kind of like that. I mean, it's going to make the game more challenging for sure, but I do kind of like the little tweak to it. Do Fortnite fast for the new temporary game mode. Oh, when does that sniper game mode end? I haven't even played it since like the end of last week. I saw the tweet, so I knew that it came out, but I just haven't had a chance to try it out yet. All right, we have our artistic expression, so we can do some decor stuff now, which is good. Maybe I'll work on sanitation, brute force refinement. All right. Yeah, let's work on sanitation for now. Copy our settings here. There's an X symbol in the top left of the colony. Dig. Colony lacks a... Oh, yeah. Apprentice miner, miner, or seasoned miner. Oh, I just have to assign somebody to the miner job. Oh, you know what? That was Matt before. We assigned him as a farmer when we didn't have a farmer. This is kind of a waste because he's already worked up to like 36%. But we'll take him off of that. We're going to put him back on mining. Oh, nice. He keeps his previously earned job skills. Okay. Well, that's good. So we aren't back to being like a regular miner. Nice. That's good. So that means we can swap them around and they're not going to lose stuff that they had before. Life cells add an extra 500 kilocalories, so it's worth it. Yeah, as long as I have enough life cells to actually produce something with. I mean, we're down to 600 kilocalories now, so I've already got to switch back to producing mush bars. I think we got a grand total of like... Oh, see, again here, it's not letting me... Just Just store everything in here. Don't make me check all the boxes. This is silly. If the check mark is here and new foods are added, just continue to add them. Have a night, Survivalist Rejects. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate that. 6 tubes usually need about 15 farm more than you need. Yeah, I'm gonna need more farm. Well, how many do we have here? I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 22 here. It's not so bad. No seeds available. Let's get some stuff set up in here for art so they can feel a little bit happier with their space. Let's go like that. Throw a little statue on the end, because why not? In the bathroom, I want to put an air deodorizer in there, so I'm not going to put a statue there, but we can do a couple paintings over here. That's about it there. Spam our paintings all over the place in here. Can't do any paintings in here, though. So we're not going to get good good decor ratings in our farm area, but I guess that's not the worst thing. Love this channel. Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate that. 7 mealized plants per 1.98 dupes. Yeah, we're gonna need a whole lot more farming than what I have in place, obviously. Jobs mastered. Who mastered their job? Apprentice architect. Oh, nice. Okay, so if we go up to the next tier in the job, that will make them more skilled at it. But again, whatever. Come on, Star. You can work on being an actual architect now. CO2 fridges? Yeah, they're still a thing. It's still storing your food in carbon dioxide still keeps it in a sterile environment. I have somebody working on artwork that's not even, well, mediocre. I guess it could be worse. You can stop dupes from eating meal ice in the consumable section menu. Yeah, you can. I probably should turn that off. Consumables. Not mush fry. Ice loaf. There we go. Now they won't eat the... Oh, no, wait. Oh, what am I doing? I just totally did that wrong. It's not this I want them to stop eating. It's actual lice itself I want them to stop. Which is over here. Nobody likes it anyway. I don't think it's really grisly stuff. Alright, I stand corrected. Nicholas Cox is willing to consume it. He's like, oh, this stuff's pretty good. I really want to watch you play Subnautica. You're so strategic about things. I think it'd be amazing to watch. Yeah, actually, I had played Subnautica ages ago on the Xbox. And I played it to a point where I just couldn't play it anymore because the performance on the Xbox was so bad. And then I played a little bit on the PC, and then I kind of got distracted with other things. But now that it's out in the 1.0 release, I probably should play it again. It's just a function of finding the time to do so. I have probably a half a dozen different games I'm trying to get time to play at the moment. Worked hard for 17 cycles to be an architect. Can you start learning how to be a real architect now? Yeah, maybe. Click on the icon to select all or unselect all. Well, I checked off the one at the top, but it's... when you do this one, it's just for new duplicants. Oh, actually, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, look at that. See that? Learn something new every day. Sniper shooter will help you with sniper shots. Yeah, I'm sure it probably will. Although from what I hear, a lot of the kills people are getting in that tend to be with the revolver instead of the sniper. Hi, Animation. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they added some more like story to the to Subnautica and stuff too. I really do want to play it. I just, like I said, I've been having a really hard time getting time to do recording lately. So the streams I've still been able to keep up with, but recording, I'm totally behind on everything I want to record right now. I need to carve out more time for that somehow. Let's see. What do I want to do research-wise next? I feel like power would be a good thing, but let's go with decontamination still. Eventually, we're going to want to go out into the swamp biomes, so we're going to want to have those little air deodorizers to clean the air so that they don't breathe in too many germs. And I need to find some more seeds, too, so let's maybe do some more digging. This will give us place for some more CO2 to settle. We might find some more mealwood seeds down here. Give ourselves a little bit more to plant, which should be good. Uh-oh, another duplicant. Because, you know, we don't have any food, so why not add another mouse to feed? Cycle 18. This will be our duplicant number 9. Let's see. Athletics, cooking, digging, kindness, tinkering. Man, actually, this aren't too bad. Dig, operate, research their interests. Tiny, build, operate. Dig, tidy, operate. Mouth breather. Tinkering. What trait does that one associate with? Or is that with architect for building stuff, maybe? I guess that's probably it. Tinkering speed. I don't know. All right, so this person's squeamish. They won't perform the medical thing, but they have 3 decent things that they actually like to do. Let's go with Lyra. Why not? Who wants to be in the colony? Oh, right. I said I would bring in... who was it I said I would bring in? Man, I gotta scroll back through chat. This is crazy. Oh, Kathleen. That's right. Kathleen, welcome to the colony. Duplicate number 9. We'll probably go to about 15 or 16 duplicates in here, I think. Assuming they don't start to die off from lack of food before then. Should be, you know, bad news and all. The whole dying thing's not so good. Ooh, I wonder... You know what? These bottles have been sitting here for a while. I wonder if... Oh, no, they are still eating them. Okay, that's good. I wondered if they changed it so they won't actually eat the wash basins anymore, but it looks... not the wash basins, the bottles of polluted water, but it looks like he still gobbled it up, so that's alright. Are you going to accept all duplicants in this playthrough? We'll see. I might for a little while. I don't know. If I'm going to do that, I seriously need to start to produce a whole lot more farming. Because I have one farm on the go here, but we're definitely going to need more than that. Maybe I'll stack a second one down below here. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's just plan for the fact we're going to need more farms. We'll dig out this whole thing. We'll build a farm down here. I should probably... If I'm going to do this, I should probably make this floor a little lower here in our little water area. And I might have to move our pump lower, too, in order to accommodate this. Tea, anybody? I could do a tea. All I have is this bottle of water right now. Is there a lava biome in this game? Yep. Way down at the bottom. Can't see it because it's below the area that we've uncovered. So the fog of war, or whatever you want to call it, prevents you from seeing too far. But way down bottom there is a lava biome. What do you do with the hatches early game? Do you leave them alive so they eat your stuff lying around? Yeah, I pretty much try to leave them alive at all times. If I can. I mean, some of them end up dying on me ultimately. Ideally, what I want to do is trap them in one place so that I can use them for coal production. But I do like to have one trapped in the bathroom because this little guy in here, he's going to walk around and eat stuff that's on the floor. Now, I have some dirt and stuff here that really needs sweeping up, and I should prioritize that. Hold on. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Sweep. Priority 3. Let's sweep up what's in here. So if they don't have other things to eat, they'll eat the polluted dirt that comes out of the outhouse, and they'll eat the polluted water that comes out of the wash basins and stuff, which is good. The only thing here is that I actually have a use for fertilizer, and he's going to be eating the fertilizer too, so I might need to put a door here. I wanted to put an air freshener in here, but I think a door might actually be more useful. Because I don't want him eating the fertilizer on me. I just want him eating the polluted water, ideally. Would you like it if it was released at Xbox? I don't know. I mean, I really like it on the PC, so it's not like I would switch over and start playing it on the Xbox. You know what? I'm not even worried about this. Forget that. Leave it for now. I'll produce fertilizer somewhere else. Reachable food. Okay, so the nice thing here is that when they're digging, they're going to uncover more food. They find more seeds, but they also find more food. So they get some sort of muckroot and stuff going on there. This notification, what have you missed? We started a new colony. We're playing around with the beta update for the Occupational Upgrade, which is due to come out not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So we're just playing with it a little bit early. Kind of learning the tricks a little bit. Sorry, I got a cough. Sorry. Coughing up a lung over here. Kathleen doesn't have a job, so we need to give her one. General engineer or junior chef or gopher or researchers. Wow, just all kinds of cool stuff going on. Let's make her an engineer. What does that do? General engineer. Machine operators can operate big machines. Okay. Job parties. Oh, I see. So when they get to like electrical engineer, then some of these other ones might be required for some of the bigger machines. That's cool. We'll get Kathleen working on that. Since it seems to fall right in her line of preference. What does her hat look like? Oh, just another hard hat. Just the different symbol on the front. That's cool. What are we doing air-wise? Oxygen is looking good, so that's nice. Food's not so great, but, you know. What are you gonna do there? All kinds of filtration medium hiding in here. Oh no, that was a hatch dying. I swear a hatch just died. I don't see food laying here anywhere though. Maybe it was a shine bug that died. I heard something die. Not good. Plant bristleberry while you can. What are the requirements for bristleberry? Cancel this. Let's see. Oh, right, they have the new bomb lilies, too. I want some fungal spores. We have 2 fungal spores. Those are really good. I just need to get a place that's actually just chock full of CO2 for them. All right, so the bristle blossoms, they need a temperature between 5 and 30 degrees. Not bad. 20 kilograms per cycle of water. Whew. Our water is already kind of a weak point for us. Slime, 4,000 grams per cycle. So I don't have slime, so I can't really go with the fungal spores yet either. I need a farm plot. I mean, blossom seeds would be good. I'm just worried about the 20 kilograms of water per cycle it's going to consume. Alright, we'll see. I might do some bristle blossoms in this lower farm. Check, farm station still doesn't help with the mealwood. Read the description under the build tab menu. Where are we here? Is it under stations? Yeah, farm station. Allows the assigned farmer to increase the growth speed of crops. This building is a necessary component of the greenhouse room. Details. I'm not sure what you're talking about, and where it says it doesn't work for the for meal lice. Only affects crops that grow in the same room. Farm station still doesn't help with the mealwood. Read the description under the build tab / menu. Oh, I see. Okay, so improved buildings. Thimbleweed, sleetweed, dustcap, bristle blossom. Aw, really? Arrgh. Alright, we might as well plant a couple of... You know what? Let's plant a couple of bristle blossoms here anyway, just because we can. Cancel that too. At least we can get something that will get the benefit. Copy that onto these. Dun dun dun. Is Kazi a dupe? Nope, Kazi's not a dupe. Right now I'm just taking people that are already in the stream. Another hatch died under Chairman Cryptic. That's right. Take that, hatch. Buff applied on plant where farmer uses his gun to apply the buff from station. Oh, weird. Oh, look at him suffering down here. It's all CO2. You know what? I feel like the colony's getting big enough over here. We should probably have a fire pole, which I don't have unlocked yet. It's more research. Where's our fire pole? Oh, it's under refined objects? Really? I hope I don't have to have refined metal for that. That'd suck. Oops. I don't want to do that. Click on it in the build menu. Yeah, well. Alright, so here's the thing. Is there any label in here that says this is called the build menu? Only takes 3 cycles for full growth. Not worth it ever. I guess, yeah. I mean, but if you could get it to grow in 2 cycles, I feel like that would be pretty good. We're going to do another Sea of Thieves stream before the beta ends, and also it's coming to the Game Pass. Yeah, it is supposed to come to Game Pass. Honestly, I'm not sure. I won't be streaming it tonight after this. I have an early morning tomorrow. I need to go to sleep for irrigation and illumination. I need illumination. Illumination, none. Alright, we'll throw a ceiling light in here, I guess. This feels like kind of a waste. I never use lights. Prioritize that as a 3, so we get that done. Alright, they've delivered the water, so that's something. Research complete. Research complete. Alright, what do we got here? Research. What do we want to research? What do I want to research? I guess we'll go with brute force refinement. Although, I hope I don't need refined metals for the fire pole. That would stink. Hey, we have light. Alright, so our bristle blossoms are growing. They should be getting some sort of a benefit from the farm station. Colony lacks farmer, seasoned farmer. Oh, right. I don't have somebody who's actually at a farmer level yet. We just have a farm hand. 77%, so they'll get up to there soon, at least. Bristle blossom still does need light, yeah. I can tell what your dude's like by the looks of its food, judging by the art. Yeah, they like hatch. Tasty hatch. Why is nobody cooking on this thing? Alright, I have no lice loaf. Or meal ice, whatever. That's why they weren't doing it. I was telling them to make lice loaf still. Say it ends tomorrow, but it'll probably end early in the morning on Thursday. Well, I guess we'll see. It's hard to tell. I mean, they're in the UK or something, right? Like, Ireland, Scotland, something like that. Yeah. Gotta have paintings in the bathroom. Come on. It's like stereotypical bathroom paintings, too, no less. I should probably do a bunch more paintings here across this whole space. Try to pretty things up a little bit. So the decor in most of the area is not too bad. Why is it really crummy? Oh, they haven't painted any of those yet. Let's go to our prioritization and get them working on their actual priority stuff. We failed like 20 bases, average just over 100 days. So I have my recent ones stable, 500 days. Nice. Not sure what happened once the update to the occupational upgrade. Yeah. It's funny, like every time they do an upgrade, there's like a little bit of a tweak you have to make to your gameplay, which sometimes is a little more challenging than others. Assign the bottle empty here? Oh, did I not do that yet? No, I guess I didn't. Not polluted water, just regular water. I mean, not that they're using the bottle empty here. I've got my hatch over here actually eating the polluted water that comes out of the sink, so it's like a non-issue. Sadly, he's also eating the fertilizer that comes from our composter, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, aside from being tight on the food space, how's our air doing? Air's good. Algae is 6.4 tons. So we have a decent amount of algae. Though not crazy amounts. I have a feeling like the whole water thing, particularly where oxygen is concerned, is going to become our particular challenge. I bet the hatch is traumatized by the painting in the bathroom. He's like, no, Cousin Jimmy. Can you give us, please, to the nice amateur players, a nice seed to play? I don't really have a nice seed to play. I don't really collect my seeds. I mean, this one here, I don't know if you would call this a nice one. It's got pretty limited amounts of water in the starting area. There's a fair amount of algae. You know, I should probably try to do a little bit of pressure control here. Let's deconstruct this. Try and dig out some space up here. I'm going to build a regular floor all the way across here. And we'll throw a mechanized airlock in here. Oops. Try to control our pressure a little bit. There's no point pressurizing in the space up above where we don't need it. Choose a duplicant. Duplicant number 10. Let's see. We have a caregiver with gastrophobia, so they won't do any cooking. Mole Hands, Early Bird, who's anemic. We already have one anemic in the colony. I don't really want another one. Twinkle Toes, Yokel, who likes to build. Wow, 3 skill in farming. Tinkering, learning. You know what? Let's go with Joshua. He won't cook, but he'll do lots of other things. Who wants to join the colony? Somebody wants to join. I know you do. You've returned with food. Are you sharing, Nami? Because I'm kind of hungry. I could use some of that. Actually, no, I'm really not. I was snacking on some popcorn chips earlier. I feel all blah. Oh, two. You. Me. All right, Monica. Monica Alves. Print. Duplicant 10. Welcome to the colony. And look at that. You even get to arrive at a point in the game where they already have a bed. You're like spoiled or something. Research. Okay, let's do refined objects. I want to see if that fire pole requires refined metal now. I'm hoping it doesn't. Because I rather like the fire pole. Ten duplicants and 2 toilets. We're going to get to the point where we need another bathroom. Oh, we got a bunch of people that mastered their job. Let's take a look at the jobs menu. Hopefully, one of them is our farmhand. No, 88%. Really? So we have our cook we can assign over here to junior chef. Actually, no. From junior chef to cook. Groundskeeper is at 100%, but there's nowhere to go when you're a groundskeeper, Jack. I'm sorry. You've hit the pinnacle of your career. The gopher, even the gopher has something they can do better. They become a courier. Oh, that's funny. But groundskeeper, nope. You tidy things, and that's the extent of what you can do. Oh, jeez. All right. Backstory: Monica Alves, burned out of the art community, now lives the simple life of a farmer. Yeah. There goes 2 tons of water. So much water. How many seeds do I have now? 13. 1 mealwood, 4 briar, 2 fungal. Nothing really good there. Colony lacks farmer, seasoned farm. Oh, he's still at 88%. That's right. There's 2 other people I leveled up. Always employee of the month in your department, Jack. That's right. Oh, gosh. Sorry, 2 tons of water. There goes 2 tons of water for what? I feel like Clay even knows that Jack has one job exclusively and it going nowhere. I feel bad for Jack now. We've given Jack all the dirtiest jobs. Sorry, Jack. Build showers, toilets, and new bathrooms so you have more water to work with later on. Yeah, the only issue with that one would be germy. Not so bad for cleaning and stuff, and actually for hydrating plants. But can you even? I wish you could set like a priority for what water is used where. Because, I mean, the bristle blossom uses water. Mealwood does not. It just uses dirt. But you don't want to use the germy water for making food, so you gotta kind of be a little bit careful with that. Might want to mind the left wall water reservoir. I don't want it overflowing. Oh, over here? Yeah, I think it'll be alright. Mostly. Probably do, you know what, I'll do a ladder all the way down to here. Dig it just a little bit deeper. Not sure how much it'll still be able to reach just because of the, who made a mess? Jack! That's like, is that like payback? We're like, Jack, the only thing you're gonna do is you're gonna clean stuff. And as payback, you just peed everywhere. That's actually convenient. We had that little tiny well at the bottom there. No, don't. What are they doing? Clean all that up, please. Oh, look at that. It did overflow. I can't believe how quickly that overflowed. That's crazy. All right, let's disable this for now. Good old water physics. I mean, it shouldn't have done that because there's lots of surface space for it to spread out on, but good old water physics. Sanitation less plumbing creatures should have devices to make contaminated water viable again. What? Hold on. Where's our sanitation? Decontamination. Not so much. Oh, you're saying they should add something that does that? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you can heat it up or cool it down too. That's. I mean, those are pretty much your opportunities to clean it up right now. Yeah, both toilets were backed up for a little bit there, so Jack peed on the floor. Good job, Jack. Actually, it looks like someone else peed on the floor over here too. Got germs everywhere. Oh, we've got germs in my water, and they won't sweep because they can't reach it. Build their way down there. Hopefully they'll sweep that up for me. Good old germs in our food making water. Look at that. They made it all germy on me. It's not a huge number of germs, so it's not really going to cause too many issues as long as we get it cleaned out of there. But that is less than ideal. She's good. Oh, man. Germs all over the place. Disinfect this business. I should probably prioritize cleaning the germy water out over here. Dun dun dun. Bank guy. Hello, Cryptic. Long time no have you been? Not bad. Busy. Busy. Lots of work. Alright, so they mopped up the dirty water there, so that's something. Our germs are not really great down here. Still kind of climbing at the moment. Yeah, little germs. Hopefully nobody gets super sick off that. Wait, trapped. Who's trapped? Who got trapped? Oh, you kidding me? Alright. Deconstruct. Priority 4, mop this up. You just peed in the water supply again. Congratulations. Thank you for your support. Man! They just keep peeing in the water supply. Because we didn't have any germs in there before, we decided, you know what, let's just do a whole lot more. Polluted water emits polluted oxygen, can accelerate the spread of disease. Small accidents must be cleaned by clicking and dragging, yada yada yada. Job mastered. Ooh, we have a farmer now. Yeah, more polluted water. I found the source. Well, that was part of it. Alright, so Nicholas Cox, you can move up here and be an actual farmer now, which will give us access to using this fancy machine here in the farm station. Assign that to you. I want to see a little animation of him doing something with that station now. What am I going to do about those germs? That really stinks. Not happy about that. Not happy with that at all. You're giving yourself more hours. Jack's like, I was running low on work, so I just thought if I peed on the floor, you'd have to pay me overtime. Close up the water supply into a well or something? Yeah, I could. I just can't be bothered. I mean, the germ count there isn't exactly huge. Although, a few people are getting lower immune systems, so maybe I should consider doing something with it. Man, oh man. I probably should look at getting a different, like an actual bathroom going in here with showers and stuff to get people clean. Alright, so in the plumbing area, we'll grab a couple showers. Grab a couple lavatories. Let's do a whole lot of plumbing. Alright, this can go up. We'll branch it over here. We'll send it into the inflow on all these. These can go up and over and down. I'm going to send these down below, and we'll use the little refinement where... Oh no! I haven't done the research yet. Ah, drat. Alright, I've got to get distillation done, otherwise I can't finish my bathroom. Because I want to clean the stuff that comes out of there. I don't want to make just a big mess out of it. Gyros. When is there going to be another episode of Gold Rush the Game? Hopefully this week some point. I have to get the DLC downloaded. I still haven't done that yet. Like I said, I'm really behind on my recordings right now because stuff's just been a little bit crazy. But I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to record. No sinks? No, I have two. I mean, I guess I could do regular sinks. Yeah. The tricky part is... I find that when they use the lavatory, they don't carry the germs out with them as much. I wonder if I can... I'm really cramped for space here. So if to actually have a bathroom that has... Maybe what I'll do is... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure out the sink stuff after. Dig a bit for dirty water in the down left in the bottom left corner. Yeah, I could send it over there, but I just want to purify it ultimately if I can. Find thimbleweeds and just feed all the dirty water into them. Yeah, or I could feed the dirty water into a fertilizer maker because the fertilizer can be used to plant the fungals. No, the fungal spores need... my brain is not working. Fungal spores need slime. That's what it is. Something takes fertilizer. What is it that takes fertilizer? Oh, it's this thing. This thing uses fertilizer. I wonder if they patched the germy water not affecting the sinks. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. New bathroom needs room for a sink. I know. Well, we actually need multiple sinks. Because if there's two duplicants going in there in the bathroom, one of them's at the sink, then the next one that comes out, we'll just walk right by it. But I have noticed that generally when people are using the lavatories, they don't carry the same kind of germs out with them that they do when they have the outhouse. I don't know. We'll see. Shove one of the lavatories over to make only one sink. I mean, I could just I could destroy one of these, I guess. Throw one sink in here. Plumbing. Oh no, it's in medicine. I suppose one sink's better than none, but I'll still keep the outhouses too, so I guess this is fine. Not ideal, but it'll do. Don't think... No, you know what? Hold on. We've already got some of this stuff built in here, but I can just move the showers over a little bit. We'll deconstruct this and that. Okay, so if I put the showers right up against the wall instead... Oh, no, I can't because the input there... Okay, this pipe has got to go down through the wall instead. Cancel all this. And then in plumbing, I want to grab shower. We'll put it right there. We'll put that there. We'll do a lavatory. And we'll throw a sink right next to that. Kind of waste of resources because they already built some stuff, so a little bit of time waste there, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so that will give us 2 functional toilets with 2 functional sinks. We'll set this direction to the right. Obviously, none of it's gonna work until we get to the point of actually getting the whole cycle hooked up. Distillation, that's what we want. So as soon as they finish the one research, they'll go on immediately and do the next one. Come on, grab me for the bathroom. 1 sink for a toilet. We got 2 sinks for... 1 sink for each toilet now. Wonder if once they get to medbay, if they could put the door up 1 tile so there's a defense against people vomiting in there. Oh, I guess, yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Choose a duplicant. Duplicant number 11. Let's see. This guy's anemic. We don't want that. Gastrophobia. All right. Narcoleptic. That could be worse too. So we could have another tidier to go along with... the guy's name is even Ari. I feel like that's just... We gotta pick this guy. We don't even have to change his name. Congratulations, Ari Luco. You can be a tidier along with Jack. Jobs... Come on. Give me my jobs menu. There we go. Ooh, Monica we didn't assign to a job either. Let's see. Ari. Why doesn't it show him liking anything? That's weird. Alright, whatever. He can be a groundskeeper because I'm sure he was tidying was his thing. And then for Monica, she likes being a farmhand or a general engineer or research assistant. So, oh, actually, we just got all kinds of stuff here. Oh, that's the next tier up. Can we put her? No, we can't put her straight to that tier. Let's make, we'll make Monica a farmer. Why not? There we go. I am going to need that medbay. Yeah, we're down to 38%. 38%. Good old immunities. Oh, you know what? We have 11,000 kilocalories because I've been making mush bars. I'm going to go this route. That will help a little bit so that we're not... Oh, actually, oxygen for the medbay is going to be a challenge. Where can I put the medbay that's going to be able to breathe? I think we're going to have to go up. I know I built this right here, but I think this is going to be a problem. Let's dig out up here. Medbay requires what again? Medical bed, toilet, a mess table, no industrial machinery, 12 by 96. Or 12 max 96 for tiles. So we need a toilet. Now, fortunately, the toilet doesn't actually have to be connected to anything, so that's a plus. We can go to our plumbing. We'll throw a lavatory in here. In our furniture, we can throw in a mess table. And then in medicine, we'll do like a triple medical bed in here. Oh, wait a minute. Does it need a sink? Medbay. Medbay, toilet, mess table, no industrial machinery. Okay, so we're good. Medicine. There we go. Med bed. Do like a triple med bed in here. Give him a fancy door. And then a ceiling that no one can reach to build. Fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna need that probably sooner rather than later, sadly. Poor little duplicants. Eating all those mush bars hasn't done good things for their tummy. Everyone's got diarrhea. They're not feeling so good about it. Hey, Jack, can you poke Cryptic? Why wouldn't you have to poke me? You mastered your job. All right, good for you. I don't necessarily want to make... just because you've mastered something doesn't mean I want to level you up right away. Actually, stress isn't really in a bad spot, so I guess I could do that. We're in good stress-wise. That would maybe the Grandmaster. I don't know about that. I mean, all right. You can be a fancy scientist guy. Congratulations. You're a tenured scientist, which is unfortunately going to increase the kind of stuff you want out of things. So that's tier 3. Standard food. Let's think of medium to core requirement. Whatever. I guess it's all right. Jack and Ari. No one else is ready to move up, so that's good. Congratulations. You're a tenured scientist. Door up one. Oh, right. I thought I was going to do that. Here we go. Wasting time and materials again. Now I gotta wait for them to break that out of the towel before I can build up one. Come on, come on. Yeah. Alright, that'll give us a med bay. We should probably put some art in there, because frankly, if you're sick, you probably want your environment to look okay. Statue. Don't forget the vomit guard. We got that. Good old vomit guard. Nothing beats a vomit guard. Man, we're at a 12%. I haven't had health issues like this in, like, forever in this game. Matt Chang. Has he got food poisoning? What's his deal? What's your deal, Matt? Grimy light wounds. Feeling under the weather. So, I mean, he's got light wounds, but it might actually just be a function of, food, like, not even food poisoning, but just, like, diarrhea from eating all the mush bars. The reviews will be saying, I got diarrhea from working here, and I had to sit down for 15,000 hours. Now you can moderate the colony of germs, right? Picture frame minigun. Oh, good. It's that good lord. Food poisoning! Yay! Matt Chang got food poisoning. Hooray! That's probably everybody's issue, actually. The germ count in here is actually... I mean, it's going down. It's not going crazy, but poor Matt's still got food poisoning. I love how they give him a cast on his hand and foot, even though it's food poisoning. It's not even like he's actually injured himself. But he's got a cast. You know what? You ate some nasty food. Here's a cast. Alright, let's probably prioritize some of this stuff up here. Gonna finish that out. Germs made you strong. Our mush bar is literally mud. Yeah, it's literally mud. It's just squished together dirt and water. Good times. It's basically the equivalent of like the old frozen TV dinners. Yeah, the germs will die off. It just takes a while for them to die. Unrefrigerated food. Man, we haven't had that problem in a while. Throwing up. Blah. Good thing we had that vomit guard. I'm actually going to need a place to send polluted water regardless. So I was trying to avoid a situation here where we're just dumping polluted water into a space because I don't want to use up the limited amount of fresh water we have, but with some of the polluted water bottles we're getting around the base, I'm going to have a place to dump those out eventually. Actually, how's our germ situation here? There's a lot there. I could dig in here. We could do a little germ dumping depository over this space, I guess. Give me something anyway. So if we just throw like a mechanized airlock door here. Stick a little ladder here. Dig all this out. Oh, what the? Unreachable dig requires a miner. Huh. I thought we had a miner. Sure we did. Mud, ample source of minerals. That's good eats. Then the Vomagard disappears because of the smell. I don't know about that. This is a little Vomagard here. It's just a little step. Just a little step to stop it from... yeah, we have a miner. Why would it not let me dig over there? That's weird. I want to dig this. Dig your sign. I don't know. Weird. It's not letting me label the dig thing in there. I wonder if it's actually labeled there, but just not showing. I guess we'll find out soon enough when they start to do stuff in there. Need more battery and switch to coal power plant. Yeah, eventually. We don't have that much that's actually consuming power right now, though. And we're bringing in so many duplicants is really not a priority at the moment. We could do with having more batteries around, but... Alright, so we have our distillation finished. I guess we can go with... Yeah, we'll do air systems, I guess. It is going to take a little more power now that we're setting up something down here. So if we go into refinement, I'm going to want my water sieve hiding down here. This is going to give me input here. I'm going to need an overflow situation on this, though, too. And it's going to be germy water that gets the overflow. Where am I going to send that? You know what? I was going to build this thing over here, but I might as well put it on the other side. I'm going to need an overflow for the germy water that comes out of this. So I might as well set up the overflow before it uses the sieve, so we can save sand. Man, sorry. I had to cough. Not 100% this today. And I think maybe I'll do my little, like, nasty storage over here. Yeah, see, they're not digging this stuff. Whatever this is, they're not digging it. Granite. Why would they dig that? I have a miner. It says you have to have a miner, and I have one. And it's not letting me dig it. Not good. Cryptic, you got me so much more into this game. Thanks for all your hard work. I'm a lot better at the game because of you. Thanks, Joystick Johnny. Glad you've been enjoying it. You know, this is probably still one of my favorite games to play right now, which is interesting because I've kind of been playing it for a while now. I was looking at your previous channel and watching some of your older videos. Play through Dark Souls 3. Was wondering if you ever plan on continuing that series. I don't know. I was playing it a bit on this channel actually, but it wasn't really garnering a whole lot of interest. There were a few people that really liked it, and then a bunch that just didn't. Harder substrates might need better diggers now. I mean, maybe, but I have somebody who's actually at miner level. I'm not sure what the deal is there. Food poisoning. Nice. Everybody's good. Oh, wow. Kathleen's next up on the sick list. The germ level's going down. It's funny that we're actually... I should check the germ overlay. Ew, look at that. You guys are gross. Disinfect everybody. West Coast all up in her. All right. So I'm not sure what the deal is with this digging thing. I mean, it says it's unreachable, which is fine. But the fact that it won't even let me assign it a dig is really kind of irritating. Requires miner, but I have a miner. That's going to frustrate me. A lot of paintings for unhappy people. It's funny, like, as she's done more paintings, she hasn't gone from mediocre into something better. That's really kind of crummy. More food poisoning. Yay! Yeah, it's sick people galore now. Somebody go treat these people. Please do Dark Souls. We can R1 spam, yeah. That's what I do, R1 spam. Is this the stream where the mods clean up the germs? I guess so. I guess, oh my gosh, it's after midnight. Good lord. All right, I gotta call it a wrap for tonight, actually. The colony's going well so far. Obviously, there's a little bit of a balance I need to figure out here. I'm not sure whether they all got sick from eating mush bars and got food poisoning, or if they got sick because this ended up getting germs in the water. Because for the most part, we don't have a lot of germs everywhere. Some of them have a few germs on them. There's a little bit in the storage containers, but it's not like out of control. So I'm thinking it's either got to be this or the mush bars that they were eating. But we'll come back next time. We'll do some more with this colony and kind of build it out some more. Learn a little bit more about the new update. This update again is coming out not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday into the core part of the game. We're just playing on the beta branch currently. I'm going to be doing another stream this week on Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure what game I'm going to play just yet. I need to figure that out. There are probably still some bugs with the Occupational Update because it's still in progress right now. They may even have some like temp art and stuff for things in here too. So we'll have to see how that goes over. But I'm sure they'll get that all ironed out before the update comes out next week. But thanks everyone for coming to check out the stream. If you don't currently subscribe to the channel, just click on that subscribe button and then hit the little bell so you get notifications for any upcoming streams we might schedule. Any videos I upload and that sort of thing as well. Hope everyone has a wonderful evening. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.